Hello and welcome to lesson 11, minor chords. What is a minor chord? A basic minor chord is 1, minus 3, 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, we do minus, 4, 5. So this is a major chord. Now, we can play major chords in any other position. And as I told you in another lesson, you can learn those positions by playing them like this. So there we go. And it sounds like an ending. Minor chords are very important. Which bass sound will go with minor chords along? Well, let's try. Of course the tonica, but also the 7th. This also sounds nice. This one maybe not. This one is possible. This one is a little bit awful. This is okay. This is a transition chord. This one doesn't go along really. And this one, of course, is the tonica. So we already saw that those notes, all those notes from the quint to the end of the octave go along with C minor. That's interesting. And it's like transition. Transition. This is a major 7 chord. It's A flat major 7. But this note is here, so this is actually a major 7 chord, which sounds very nicely. And when you play the quint, you get the suspension. And of course, on which chord does he want to suspend? On G. You see? We go to G, because the bass already tells you on what chord he wants to suspend on. You can combine major chords in various ways. What do I do now? Bass, tonic, 4th and 5th, and then I got back. I can change major and minor, so I can do only minor, and you can also try to change a minor chord for a major one. So sometimes it's interesting to play along a little bit and maybe change your major chord to a minor chord or a minor chord into a major chord in order to see what kind of ambience you get in your music. Depends on what you like as an ambience in the song you're writing. So minor chords are easy to combine if you combine too many minor chords, you are going to feel that need of putting a major chord in, because only minor chords makes the thing very sad. So what's interesting with minor chords is that with the right bass, as you saw already, you can have a major 7 chord. So the major 7 is here. And there's another trick. You can also play a 6th chord. So what is 6? 6 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you add a 6th one. But when you take a closer look, I put this in the lower section, this is actually A minor with a 7th. So a C 6th chord is a minor 7 chord. Isn't that funny? We have a major 6 chord that is basically the same chord as a minor 7, which makes that 6 chords are not sounding so happy, you know? It doesn't sound so happy as a standard major chord, and a minor 7 chord doesn't sound that sad as a standard minor chord. You hear the difference? So let's go for it. Incredible, isn't it? Even that's possible. That's incredible. So you see, you've got a lot of possibilities switching by major and minor chords. So for a nice overall ambience that will fit in many songs and many styles, mix major chords with minor chords. That gives a very nice sound. And sometimes when you change the bass, the major chord may turn into a minor chord. So that can happen. For instance, if you play this, which is G flat 6, and then you go to this note, which is E flat, it turns it into E flat minor 7, and then you can go even lower on B, and then you have this very nice major 7 at 9 chord. Now if you do this, just those notes, and we leave out our quint, so it's a 6th chord, but we leave the quint out. Then you get your E flat minor chord. If you go to E flat minor, you can go to B, then you get only major 7 without the 9th added. And look at this, if I go to C, I get a very nice minor chord. I have my E flat minor chord with a 6th, which is C, as bass. So you can get a real nice minor suspension here with a little, let's say, threatening chords. But they are very nice to fit in. For instance, if you play a melody like this, so this was the G minor chord with the 6th bass. You see? So sometimes this minor 6 is a nice adding on a melody. It makes it a little bit more sensitive, let's say that, more emotional. It's very suitable for ballads to use minor chords with the 6th in the bass. Well, so those were a little bit of tricks on minor chords. So enjoy, and thanks for watching.